Hey guys, I just got in my old mount, well, the old style of the mount for the Passport Max, and I just wanted to show you the differences. There is a difference, quite noticeable if you look at them. Let me put the camera down for 1 second. Try to get these same angle here for pretty fair comparison. Okay. All right. Let's see. This is the new mount here. It has the white sticky still on the bottom, so that's the easy way to differentiate them. And this is the new mount. Okay. This is the mount that came with the unit, or would have came with the unit, the one I had originally a couple of months ago. Let me bring this in close here. As you can see here, let me try to point out some differences. Trying to get some contrast. From here, notice from here to here, that is, it's much shorter. Okay, and from here to here, this distance is much shorter overall. From my thumb to my index finger is shorter. Okay, this piece is roughly the same length, but this is a shorter distance. Okay, so that translates into when it's being mounted, this is actually going further. It seems like it's going further into the detector, perhaps. Not sure, but that's just, you know, my guess. But this mount, you can see it from the bottom as well. I'm trying to get it in some light where you can actually see this stuff. If you notice the hook there, that is significantly shorter due to the way this is designed. And remember, this is the one I just received. Escort sent me, upon request, the old style that I had previously of the sticky cup, or the suction cup. I forget which one this is called. I guess is this is the sticky cup. Anyways, so notice that is shorter. The screw patterns is even different. Let me see. There's the light on it. You'll see that the pattern, the screws are wide and then they're narrow, and then it has that bulkhead there, and then it just has the mount, which this is roughly the same with the two indentations there, and there's these slight minor indentations there further back. Okay, and then this is it from this angle, and the rest of this part seems about the same. You flip that, you know, the suction cup part seems about the same. This is the new mount. This is what they're using now. It seems to be longer, but notice, remember between my thumb and my forefinger, see how much longer that is? And notice this part here. In particular, this section here, from here to here, it's hard to do with one hand, but that should be quite obviously different. And then on the back, you'll see the screw pattern on this is somewhat different, and you'll notice the hook is longer. Okay, so it's a substantially different design from here upwards. The rest of the cup, I imagine, is the same. I don't know, but it seems like there would be no reason for them to change that. So let me just put them side by side and try to get angles on them with the camera. Let me turn them this way a little bit. This might work better if I didn't really plan this out. So bear with me. Okay. Now, as you can see, if it focuses in on them, the one on the right is the one they're using now. This is the new mount. Okay. This is the old version of the mount. You can see that's pretty substantial. Let me get this out of the way. It's a fairly substantial difference. You can see, it looks like they try to move the center of gravity in further, which is a good thing. overall design is the same as far as this part there. That's not focusing. That part versus that part. There's little minor nuances, but it makes a difference, because I'm going to show you in just a second as they go in. From here down on the mounts looks pretty identical. I can't see anything majorly different there. Perhaps there is, but again, I don't. It's from here up. And then I'll just show the back view of them. Again, you should know by now what's new and what's not new, what's the new version, what's not the new version. We back this out. Obviously, new version they're using, old version, okay? Spin it, I'll put them back to back. See, there you are. All right, here's my Passport Max. Had it serviced. It had the case separation, like a lot of them do. That was the main reason for service. And you know, they did a great job. Props to Escort for what they did. And they replaced the case, and then they found an antenna problem where the solder joint was bad in there, and so they fixed that, and I've noticed it actually functioning better. Okay, so. And just so you see here on the back of your unit, you can look on yours as well, where the lens is. You can see a little hook here, and that's where these hooks here are clipping in, just for a better, you know, just to be more sturdy, just to have a double point of contact. It's on the old and the new version of the mount. But here's my problem. Again, I'm one-handed with this camera. Okay, now here's the new mount. I know this new and old lingo is getting confusing, but here's the new mount that they sent with my unit after it was serviced, because, you know, this is the new version and it's supposed to be better. However, it presented me with problems. I'd stick it in. Let me try to do this with one hand. Let's see. Okay, I've got it in. Okay, you heard it snap. Let's see if I can put the camera down at all for this, to try to show this. Don't know, I can't really see here. I'm just gonna have to try to do it this way. But the deal is I'm just gonna have to hope this is in frame. There's quite a bit of shake. Let me get the unit where it would be like on my window. Can you hear that? There's a lot of side-to-side movement. The up and down's okay. There's a little movement there, but that didn't bother me. It's this side-to-side movement on this new mount. And as I was driving, that's what my unit would do. Okay? I was dubious about this. I thought maybe something had gone wrong during the service with the old style mount. But good news. Get the old style mount. Stuck it in. Okay, it's in. Obviously shorter, and you know, it's got a touch of movement in there, but it's significantly less. It's not going to make that noise, and if you feel it from here, the movement you're seeing that I'm doing here is the whole mount twisting in my hand. Okay, so if I hold this tight, I mean, there's just no movement. You know, there's no tick, 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 you know, back and forth on this. I'm very happy because I don't have to send this back in. So, Escort, thank you. Appreciate you guys sending me the new mount, or the old version of the mount. It's really, it made my day here. So now my detector is done.